What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the Nashville Predators, allowing Filip Forsberg to join Team Sweden at the WJC. He left Milwaukee last night. Should be getting to Sweden at some point today. And I did the piece last week on Elias Lindholm being loaned to Team Sweden and how that tipped the balance of power in favor of Sweden. And this does it even more so. Forsberg will be a top 6, top 3, 4 on that team, averaging better than a point a game in the AHL with 8 points in 7 games with Milwaukee Admirals. Had 5 points in 12 games with Nashville, which for a team that's struggling to score, obviously is -8. Doesn't really help anyone, but his numbers really aren't that bad. He's -5 last year in 5 games when he came over from Sweden. It's disheartening, but I think that it is what it is. I like Forsberg's game a lot. I've been high on him since his draft year, and I really think Sweden has got to be the heavy favorite for the gold medal now. You're looking at two guys that have played in the NHL, in Forsberg and Lindholm, combined 35 games probably, and that's saying a lot. When you got that kind of firepower, and you're returning 11 players from a team that won the silver medal last year, losing the gold medal game to Team USA. So, if I'm Sweden, I'm like, all right, this is the host and the host country. Them in Finland are the co-hosts. So, this will be something that if I'm the U.S. or Canada, Russia, Finland, all those countries, they're gonna be fighting an uphill battle. And right now, if I had to rank the countries, I'd say Sweden, the U.S., and then either Russia or Canada. And Finland's in that mix as well. So it's really, but Sweden is right now head and shoulders above the rest. Now, obviously, you have to go out and win the games. You have to play the games, of course. But I can't see this team, finishing worse than a silver medal. And that would probably take a breakdown in the gold medal game for that to happen. But I like Forsberg's game. For him, this is a great thing for his development. Because he's playing all right against men, at the NHL level, and he's playing very well against men at the AHL level. So you're looking at what he's going to do against kids his own age in that 18, 19-year-old age range, and I think he's going to have the opportunity to really light up this tournament. He was one of the leading scorers last year in the tournament, and I think that'll follow him into into this year's tournament, because I think he's ready for big time, and I think he's going to come back from the World Juniors and then end up in Milwaukee for a couple games and be in Nashville for good. I think it's easy to forget he's 19 years old. I know that people disappointed he's playing in the AHL, but you got to do what you got to do with your prospect development. Nashville's MO has always been the guys need AHL seasoning, and Forsberg's getting it, and I think he'll be in great shape. And by the way, they did steal him from the Washington Capitals, just FYI in that trade. Anyway, that's on this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Nashville Predators, loan of Filip Forsberg to the Swedish World Junior team. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the season, World Juniors, and beyond. Later, guys.